Where are you going?
Hey everyone, it's Skyee here. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing part 5 of my updated coloring book collection and finished flips. So I'm just going to dive on in here. We'll get this done. Hopefully we won't need another part. Hopefully this will be the last one. So if you haven't watched the first 4, definitely go do so if you're interested. And with that, I'm just going to dive right on in. So the next book that I added to my collection would have been Christmas of 2018. And that is Creative Haven's Coloring Heaven Halloween Special. Oh my goodness, I get those two mixed up all the time. And my mom actually picked this up for me because I was just raving about it. And then, of course, she's really bad at surprises. I know her so well, so she's like, don't get it. She's like, it's out at our Walmart. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to go to the city and see if they have it there. And she's like, okay, you do that. And she's like, I got to talk to Rain. So instantly I'm like, okay, she got it. So I got this on Christmas and I was super excited. I absolutely love the pictures in here. They are just gorgeous. So I colored The Grey Witch by Nice Guerrero. Probably saying that completely wrong. And I did this for the Harry Potter Colorathon that was hosted by Vicky over at Coloring with Vicky. And I tried to color her as Hermione. I think it turned out okay. I had fun, and that's really all that matters. It was super fun to kind of make her cloak look kind of like old and scratchy. And I do like the limited colors and everything. And I can't remember who, I do apologize, but someone had said that this kind of reminded them of the scene where they save Buckbeak from the executioner. And then the only other one that I've colored in here is The Chain of Skulls by Selena Fennick. And I wanted to do a limited palette for this one, so I kept it to mostly pinks and grays. I used Prismacolor Premiers and then Neocolor 2s for a little bit of the background. I didn't want to do too much. And then I did decide to go over the roses with stickles to make them stand out a little bit. Okay. Next up we have World of Flowers, which I got from my brother sometime after Christmas. Actually, I think he got me a gift card for Christmas, so I think I picked this up with the gift card, maybe? I'm not quite sure, I can't remember. I've only colored a couple pages in here, I think. This one we did on live stream with Derwent Ink 10s and Neocolor 2s for the water. I do believe this is like a fountain, like an aerial view of the fountain. So if you looked at it sideways, this would be like the top tier sitting kind of on this bottom part here. That's kind of how I see it anyways, but I'm really happy with how this one came out. I was a little bit worried that I'd put too much color in it at first, but I think these colors are kind of a little bit pale and muted, so I think they worked out well together. I've started on this page, that's about all I've done. I'll come in every once in a while when I'm bored and don't know what to color, and I'll just pick out a type of flower and then color all of those flowers. So it'll be interesting to see how this one turns out and when it gets finished. And that is about it in this book. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the cover of this one. I really love that rose gold color. So next, we have Steampunk Darlings, and I got this on Amazon in January. So we colored Quinn as a color along, so she's available in real time and speed color. I don't think I have a single complaint about this page. It turned out exactly how I was going for. I wanted this submarine to look kind of old and rustic, and I wanted her to kind of stand out quite a bit, especially since she's quite small on the page in comparison to most of Hannah's pages. So I knew immediately that I wanted to give her bright orange hair, which really worked out because then I've also got these orange fish down here. So her hair is really eye-catching with all of these other neutral colors. And I absolutely love her little freckles. Quite happy with her. I believe I've only done one more in here. This is Nova, and this was also done as a color along, and I'm really happy with this one as well. I think everything turned out pretty close to how I had hoped. I was a little bit nervous coloring her clothing, but I think it turned out pretty good. And I think that's the only other one I've colored in there. Okay, next. Oops. Next is Mermaids and Friends, and this is by Mystic Art Mirrors, also known as Christine Gloria's Ink, and I won this off of Sammy's channel, Color and Chat with Sammy. I've only done one page in this so far. We did this on live stream, and I had a lot of fun playing around with this. I think I could have done a little bit better on the background. This paper is a little bit tricky to get used to. This might be one that I also scan and print in the future. But overall, I'm fairly happy with it. I'm quite happy on how the glow of the goldfish turned out, and I really like how unique I went with her skin. I kind of just dove in and tried not to be afraid or hold back or anything. Next up is Gnomes in the Neighborhood, and this was gifted on April 26th by the beautiful Kylara. And I've colored a few pages in this, and still not enough. I need to color more. I absolutely love this book. So we colored this on live stream, so it's available in real time and speed color. And we used Neocolor 2s mostly for a lot of the background, and then for the gnomes themselves and the flowers, we went in with the Prismacolor Premiers. We used a lot of gel pen. We used some nail polish to make the water look a little bit reflective. Really happy with this one. And then I think this is the only other one I've colored in so far. This is probably my favorite out of what I've colored in so far though. And this was done for the Color Me Festive Colorathon that Nick, Tina, and I hosted in July. Really happy with how this turned out. So the whole thing's not done on live stream, but what I tried to do was I tried to do a little bit of everything on stream, so that way if anybody did kind of want to try and follow along with what I was doing, they hopefully could. And I think my favorite thing about this is the snow. I love those pastel colors. They stand out so nicely. And of course I had to stickle up all of the snow, and you can see how much snow is on this page. So that is a lot of stickles, and it is just, it's gorgeous. I love everything about this page. Okay, next is the Steampunk Special, and Rain got this for me. I absolutely had to have this even though I have the Steampunk book because it has 15 exclusive designs in it. I've not colored in it yet though. This is one that I just kind of had to have in the collection but haven't gotten around to coloring. And the exclusives do have names. If you go over to Hannah's page on Facebook, you might have to scroll down a bit, but she did post the names for the exclusives. And then the girls in here that were from the book also have names that were from the book. If anybody did want the names, because I'm a little bit OCD, I'm so used to Hannah's girls having names. So apparently I missed this one, but all the other ones, I went in and wrote down the names of them. So if you guys want to flip so I can show you guys the names, I can. Just let me know. Next is another one that Rain grabbed for me, and that was Woodland Fairies, and I can't count how many times I dragged that poor man to Walmart to see if they had this stocked yet. And I was so excited when I seen it. We walked into Walmart and instantly I'm making my way down to the books and he's like, it's not going to be there. He's like, how many times have we come here and it's not been here? So I ran on ahead of him and I seen it and I came out with just this huge smile on my face and he just laughed. And he laughed even more when I wouldn't put the book in the basket. I had to hold on to it. So I haven't colored anything in this yet, but oh my goodness, her work is just absolutely gorgeous. There's so many pages that I want to color, and some of my favorites is this one. She kind of reminds me of a mix between Pocahontas and Mulan. There's another one in here that oh yeah, this one here. This one reminds me of Pocahontas too. This is one that I definitely will be doing, but I think I'm definitely going to have to scan it so I can color it later on as well. So next, I've got 2 books that were gifted by the lovely Annette. And that is Enchanted Sea and Whimsical Wonders. I haven't had the chance to color in these yet. This month has been so crazy. I think it's already, right now, it is the 15th of August, and I think I've sat down and colored twice this month. So yeah, it's been hectic, but these books are absolutely gorgeous, and I definitely plan on coloring in them. Coloring with Vicky has another colorathon coming up. It's a Disney colorathon, so I think I might tackle one of these books with some Disney-looking characters in it, and this might be one of them because she's got Rapunzel, she's got Alice, Princess and the Pea, a lot of different characters that look like Disney characters, so this might be one that I color. I'm not quite sure, I haven't decided yet. Okay, the next 3 that I have, I've got Ladies of Nature, Enchanted Forest, and Goddess. I'm not going to flip through these. I've colored a page in Ladies of Nature, but I'm going to be doing a review on this book. Not sure whether it will be up before or after this video, but you'll get to see the finished page in all of these books when and if you watch the reviews. So these were sent to me by Elena Lazareva to review, and yeah, so I colored a page in each. These 2 I've just colored pages in. This one though, there will be a speed color at the end of my review. So definitely keep a lookout for that. Her work is absolutely stunning. She's got tons of books. Just tons, and they are all absolutely gorgeous. So definitely look into her if you're interested. And we are almost at the end here. Oh, we pretty much are. I've got 2 more and that's it. So, the last 2 books, coloring books that I have added to my collection is the Spring book of Rita Berman's, and oh my goodness, I love these books. I keep flipping through them and smelling them. They came from Book Depository, and if you guys have ordered from there, and I think a lot of you probably understand the smell of new books. Oh my goodness, Ryan was just... He looked at me like I was crazy because I was going like this with the pages and just smelling them, and he's just, okay, my fiance's lost it. But yeah, this is my absolute favorite page from this book. I don't know what it is. These little sheep, they're so cute. Really though, I love almost all of these pages. I cannot wait to dive into this. I just need some coloring time. I'm gonna go crazy. And then I also grabbed the 4 Seasons. So I figure what I'm probably going to do is mostly just color in this because it's got little bits of all of the four season books. And I do plan on adding the rest of her books to my collection eventually as well, so I'll be able to color those pages again. So that's going to be my motivation to just dive on in and color some of my favorite pages. This one with the cats is so cute. Oh my goodness. And yeah, so that is it. We are now up to date on my coloring book collection, and the majority of my finished pages, I think there's only 2 works in progresses that I didn't show and 2 finished pages that I didn't show just because they're going to be coming up in future videos. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I have to say I am missing you guys like crazy. I can't wait for Vicky's colorathon. I'm not quite sure when this video is going to go up, but today I am actually waiting on a phone call to see if I got a job. So, yeah, that might put a wrench in things, but we'll talk about that when it arises and when I figure out my schedule and all that kind of stuff. I did forget, I wanted to include this as well. This was gifted by one of my lovely subscribers, and it's not quite a coloring book, but it is for coloring and like painting and such. So this is the Pop Painting book by Camilla D'Errico, and this book is just absolutely gorgeous. I think I've been actually reading it in order, and I haven't put a bookmark in, so I can't quite remember. I know I've read this. I think I'm about here. So I'm only on the 4th chapter. I've just been reading a little bit here and there when I can, and it's super interesting how she does her work and learning quite a bit more about her. So yeah, that is that, and hopefully I will see you guys live soon, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I hope you're all doing well. I miss you guys, and as always, take care. See you soon. Bye.